It is indeed another beautiful day, and I'm so much grateful for this opportunity. It's your boy Tall Chalk, Melanin, the cool, calm, and collected muscular duck, chocolate, the vibe. So, it's been a minute since I've spoken on my videos, which was something that was demotivating me. But reason being is because at times when I get to the gym, it's packed, so I don't need to be selfish, whereas I'm gonna turn off the sound so that I can record. So that's me being truthful to you guys. So today I'm gonna be dealing with the chest workout, and it's gonna be a whole different chest workout. As you can see the weight, so I've never done this weight, in a while, like in a while. When I say in a while, it's been maybe a year or 2 months or something like that. So in this chest workout, I'm gonna be dropping the set, basically I'm gonna be going to rep to failure while dropping the weight, up until I'm left with 2 plates, so I'm just gonna challenge myself, I'm not ready for it, but I always say if you have a strong mentality and you put your mind to it, then everything else is possible. So I often hear people say, hey, what do you eat and what not? But at the end of the day, after eating what you use, you need to come back and work hard in the gym. It doesn't end where you eat, but it ends obviously when you have challenged yourself and have done every set that you have planned to do. So this is a whole different challenge to me, but we just wanna go. So there's no one who's gonna assist me. The bad part about being alone at the gym is that, like, obviously, no one can assist you. If I die, I'm just gonna die. So I pray that I don't die, and I'm gonna push this weight. And remember, this is an incline barbell heavy press. But yeah, let's just go, man. Even if I can do one set. So obviously that was 2, which is not bad. This is heavy. I would feel like my chest is gonna tear up. But nonetheless, let's just drop the weight and then continue. So believe in me when I tell you it's gonna be like I didn't remove anything, but we're gonna keep pushing. So even here, 2 sets is gonna be something that's gonna make me happy, and then we're gonna start increasing the reps while I'm left with 3 plates, so let's just go. So the whole point is to try and target this chest in a different setting, whereas obviously I'm not used to this chest pump, but obviously as much as I'm gonna confuse my chest, then that's when I'm gonna see a different growth, and obviously which is what we're looking for, what I personally look for. So yeah. So obviously that was 3 reps, not bad again. Trust me, I can feel it, it's a direct pump. The reason being it's a direct pump is because I'm not doing partials, it's coming all the way here, sometimes it does touch, sometimes it doesn't, depending on the momentum and depending on the weight, but I'll never ever put a weight that I cannot control, meaning go partial all the way from rep number 1, So yeah. I am torn. So we are left with pre-plate. And remember, I'm not even resting. So you tell Uguti, that's why sometimes it's a bit like hard to go more reps because I still need to obviously gain my strength back. But let's just move, man. Sometimes I feel like when I'm not talking, I just quickly move and quickly finish. But like obviously, I realize that if I'm not talking, I'm not feeling what I'm doing. It's always good to share what I feel while working out. So yeah, man, let's just move. So that was 5 reps. For a minute I thought I was gonna do 4 reps. But as I continue pushing in the fourth rep, I felt like obviously can still do one more, which was the hardest of them all. So yeah, man, let's keep moving. As I said, I'm gonna drop until to 2. So we're just gonna remove the last plate and then we're gonna go 10 reps and then I'm done. Let's see. So at this point, I feel like it's going to be light, but it's always good to finish with more reps. Reason being is that if you come to a point where um, you feel like you're not doing exercises correctly and they're not hitting directly to the particular muscle group that you are dealing with, then when you're going lighter, you go more reps, then it goes direct. There's no way you're gonna cheat. There's no way you're gonna say, I couldn't feel it. So for me, in this case, I've been doing it correctly all the way from that heavy weight till this last one. So let's try and go to 10 reps. When I say let's try, it's a particular way of saying I'm gonna do it. I know and I trust in me. Well, I believe in me. So yeah, man, let's just move. Let's just go. So that was a total of 12 reps, and then I'm done. So I told myself that I'm not looking forward to be focusing mostly on obviously the chest. So I'm just gonna move forward to the biceps, whereas obviously I'm just gonna be doing the dumbbell only. I'm not gonna be touching on the barbell because today it was not obviously biceps or chest workout, but I just felt like doing chest because I was dealing with the chest, but I couldn't feel the pump, within the chest that I was doing. So yeah, man. I'm excited that I'm done here. Let's just go and pump these biceps and then we are out of here. It happens at times, that you get to realize that you don't need to work. Um, you don't need to do like a whole chest workout. You just have to have a division to say, today I'm just gonna focus on this exercise and this exercise. When I come back with the split, I'm gonna do this and this. So it's always a confusion when it comes to this muscle group so that they can be able to grow. So obviously, I often hear people say, how do you grow your biceps? So I'm just gonna be giving you a few tips. For me to get this biceps to be this big and more defined, mostly I just go light, and obviously I do like a lot of reps that are gonna be direct. It can be in a form of supersetting, but now I'm gonna show you the most effective exercise that I normally use to grow them. So let's go. So that's one of the exercises that I do to grow these biceps, into looking bigger and better. Mind you, this is the first exercise I'm doing for the biceps, but as you can see, it's already pumped up. So, yeah, man. I don't know, I'm hearing people saying, hey, what do you eat? Hey. Man, no matter what you eat, at the end of the day, you need to find a workout plan that works for you. That's gonna be more direct. That's gonna work in your favor. That's gonna respect your body. That's gonna help you grow each and every muscle group. Thing is, I don't talk about these things a lot, but yeah, man. So let's just go again, and then obviously I'm gonna be closing it. I'm gonna be doing 2 sets of this exercise, and then we go into another exercise. So yeah, let's go. So that was the last one. Mind you, I'm using a 10 kg dumbbell, not going heavy, but I'm feeling what I'm doing. Stop being that guy in the gym that's gonna follow everyone's trend to go heavy, 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 just because you want us to see you at the gym that you can lift heavy. Stop hating your muscles and focus on growing them with care and working out smart. Yeah. So obviously I'm still gonna be using the 10 kgs. But now it's gonna be an exercise that I formulated. I've never seen this exercise anywhere. So it's one of the exercises that I use to grow this biceps into being bigger and better. So it's gonna be called 5-2-1-2-5. Let's go. It's only one hand. That's the first 5. That's 4. That's 3. That's 2. That's 1. Another 1. Then you go to 2. 2. That's 3. Go to 4. Go to 5. And then I change. That's 5. That's 4. That's 3. 2. 1 again. 2. 3. 4. Out. That's one of the most effective exercise when coming to the dumbbell exercise, you know. So as you can see, this is the pump, you know. What I'm gonna say, it doesn't end here. We need to get bigger than here. We need to get huge. You know, that's the main goal this year is to get huge, huge, huge. You know, and we need to get obviously balanced. You know, so yeah, man. Let's move on. I'm gonna put another exercise, which is the last one for this biceps. You see. Okay, so now I'm just gonna be looking for a 12 kg. You know, so I'm just gonna be doing the hammer curls. You know, not the usual ones, but yeah, we're just gonna be moving with them. So let's just move, man. That's the first 10, you know, for this hammer. You know, for a minute, I thought that I'm gonna do 15 reps, but it's not possible, you know, because I'm feeling what I'm doing. I don't have to overtrain, you know. Remember, this gym thing, as I said, in one of my talks, you don't need to overtrain your body. You know, you need to have a proper planning of the workout that you're doing, and you need to have a proper split, you know. So by you having those, then like that's where we can say you are 70% successful in your journey being the best. And then fourthly, you need to be consistent, you know. And then last but not least, you need to eat. You know, you need to eat according to how you wanna be, you know. Gym is the most expensive sport in the world. They always tell you, you know, but you must be willing to sacrifice. Now, I often hear people say gym guys are broke, you know. Me fool, but I'm a bicep to one sustain umfaz or whatnot. The amount of money that's spent for the body to be like this. Hey, no, I don't want to talk much about that, but it's a lot. You know, so when you see a guy being like this, just know he's gonna maintain you. Okay, I'm just kidding, but it might be true. So let's just focus on what we are here for. So you need to follow those 5 steps and then you're gonna have a successful journey. So let's just go back. Let's move. Ooh. That was the last one, and I'm done for this workout. But before I leave, you know, I must say I had a lovely workout. As you can see, the gym is empty, you know, because the king is here, you know. When the king is here, no one else has to be in this gym. Only the king alone, you know, maybe with my wife, you know, that I can just see when I look like this. But when I come back to reality, I'm just kidding, you know. But I had a successful workout and I'm so much grateful for it, you know. So guys, your love is much appreciated. And obviously make sure that you tell a friend to tell a friend to come visit my journey being the best, you know. This year we are going to be the best that I've ever seen, that you've ever seen as well, you know. So yeah, man, it's all love, no hate. And remember, man, keep doing what you do best, you know. So don't ever, ever, ever doubt yourself, you know. Today, so what you do today will shaping up your tomorrow, you know, because you have to start somewhere. You know, this is life, man. You know, you always have to trust yourself. You always have to appreciate the little things that are getting you one step closer to what you want to become. You know, so that's what I'm gonna tell you guys. You know, um, just put faith. You know, pray about it. You know, always make sure that you put the Lord first. You know, and everything else is gonna be possible. And when you pray, pray with your heart, not with the sake of praying, and you shall see, you know, that God and His Son, they are truly there for us. You know, but moving forward, I just want to say, um, for this channel, you know, I'm gonna be introducing podcast, whereas I'm gonna be interviewing, you know, bodybuilders, where they're gonna be telling us what they use and what are their favorite body workouts, and we're gonna feature them in a workout. You know, so stay tuned. You know, this year we just gonna go on top. You know, dark or blue. Blue is the sky, dark is the night. You know the vibes. Yeah, man. It's your boy, Talk Chalk, Melanin, signing out. Tada.